my cigar. Welcome to episode 244, the Cigar Hustler Podcast. Post-Weaselfest.
Post-Weaselfest.
All the Weaselfest information you ever wanted to have. Oh, there, over there. He has it. Right?
Who?
You. I didn't go.
I have it?
I didn't go. I asked him for a quote. He said it didn't suck.
That's his line.
It's his standard quote.
Mike squared.
You too can become part of our podcast family by investing in our show or any of the shows on the Hustler Universe Podcast Network. Put your products in front of thousands of listeners every week on 13 different podcast providers all around the world. All you have to do is email me, Mike, at mikeandmikeproductions.com for pricing and more information. Also, please remember to rate, review, and subscribe on whichever provider you use. And Michael.
Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
Thank you for that.
For the Patreon.
Lovely. Yes, for the Patreon.
We just got these.
These are big.
The Mi Querida Black Saka Cons. People have kind of been harassing me. Saka Con. People have been harassing me about them.
Everybody going to go to Cigar.
So as soon as they came in, I put them on the site. So they're on cigarhustler.com. We're going to review
them. They're up.
Now, so you have two ways of doing this. As Skip likes to say. A, you can jump right on cigarhustler.com and just buy them.
Jump right on.
Or B, you could jump right on to our Patreon. Subscribe to that, and Thursday we'll tell you if it's worth the shit or not.
Oh.
Either way, you're going to find out. So, that's my 2 cents. Right?
Yeah, I have no information. I have no the Patreon.
These I don't know how I wound up putting these. I think we were talking about, and they found their way into my thing, and these are busted, but whatever.
Do you have no ashtray?
Yep. Listen, I am the talent. I don't know how many times
I have to
tell you guys this.
It's in the other room, Phil. On the other table. Well, take off the headphones. God's sakes, don't leave with the headphones on. So, he's getting you an ashtray that you're just shitting all over the table.
This is me not giving a shit.
Oh, my Lord.
I'm sorry. I will clean up my mess. Don't worry.
You just sweep it in the floor is what you do.
If I don't clean it up, I'll get yelled at.
That's not his ashtray.
Yeah, where's my pan? I want my
pan's in there.
From
you want your frying pan?
Yeah.
That's.
Well, I always have my frying pan.
Frying pan might be back over there.
Someone stole my frying pan.
I don't let anybody use the frying pan.
This is getting serious. Things are getting elevated.
See it over there?
Right, past the Febreze, to the left of the sunglasses.
By the alligator, or by the gorilla.
Phil,
I was thinking the camera was right there on the holder.
So,
not there in the holder.
I'm going to tell you right now, I was going to have a special guest on today.
Yeah, who's the guest?
Yeah. His name is Phil.
Oh.
Because he went to Weaselfest. I was going to say, all right, well, you should switch chairs with him.
Oh.
You should take over.
Oh.
And I knew how you would answer to that. You'd be like, that's fine, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And you'd kind of get up and move. However.
I didn't get up and moved.
I know.
Right out the door.
Yep. However.
Yes.
Given the current circumstances of our current transaction.
Yeah.
You now, once again.
Yes, work for you. We need to talk. We need to talk rate of pay. By the way,
you slid that in.
I need a slight raise.
You slid that in
because I haven't had one in 9 years.
You're gonna have to speak to Greg about that.
All right,
I don't handle pay.
All right,
I don't handle that sort of thing. I think my lighter's out of fuel.
I have to put me back in payroll. I did too well today, apparently. So.
Yeah, and you bragged about it as soon as you walked in. I was like,
well, I asked you because that's good, right? I
said, well, guess what, Buster?
I didn't know if that's good around here.
You just fucking walked yourself into employment. So Palmer covered today so we could do our team builder because we've been threatening to do it for 4 quarters now. It's damn near a
year and a half
at this point, and we've overthought it. Is the problem? Like, why don't we do a fucking
right?
Why don't we do
it? See, first it was going to be a break room.
Yeah, which was cool.
But
which would have been fun.
They died during the pandemic, and it's a liability issue.
Right.
And then what was after that? Was it the
escape
room, which have weird hours and it does not work with the schedule here.
Yeah.
And there was something after that.
But I like the whole Tuesday morning type of a scenario.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So. You still won't be going to those, by the way, though, as an employee. I have to establish that now. I have to establish that now.
Fine. The cigar rule goes back into effect, though.
No, the cigar rule does not.
Yeah, is it not? Oh, then I'm not doing it. Then.
That's where you stand your ground?
That's
where it is.
That's the line.
I got
to get something out of this.
You're getting employment.
It's over there. Phil, lighter over there.
Listen, if you don't stay busy with me, he's going to always find shit for you to do.
Him? Phil?
Phil, yeah. Yeah, with the podcast studio, production
Oh,
company.
I always have stuff down here to
Yeah,
do.
there's always something.
Phil got his hand. He did it on purpose. He watched the screen as his hand went across.
Check out my hand.
You know, if you were Union, Phil, that would have just got you $50.
Easy 50.
Easy 50.
So I got to tell you, you know, I was on the flight and I watched Elvis before I
the new
before
Elvis
I get
show.
into Weaselfest. Yeah.
Oh, that's on HBO now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I thought it was really good.
Oh, really?
I thought it was really good.
I haven't watched it.
My boy Rod Easter, he's like, this is bullshit. I didn't like this. It's not, the story isn't accurate. And he was saying some other things. I'm like, but for like a guy for me,
Right.
like, he was dead before I was born.
Oh, true.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, I know, obviously I know
You know
of him.
who he
Yeah,
is,
yeah. It
but
was
you
like,
don't know a lot of the
yeah,
information.
my parents' fucking wedding song was, you know,
Love Me Tender.
Suspicious Minds. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was. I think it was Love Me Tender. It was an Elvis song. You know what I mean?
Teddy Bear.
You know, Love Me Tender. I don't remember. I think
Blue
it was that
Hawaii.
one. No.
Jailhouse Rock, probably. Knowing your dad.
Hound Dog.
Might have been Hound
Hound Dog.
Hound Dog.
I want to play house with you. So I watched this movie and I'm like, wow, this guy really got fucked over hardcore. But he kind of let the guy, which isn't right. But you know, it was a good show. It was a good movie. I really liked it. I think that you should watch it to tell me how stupid I am.
Oh, I will. Can you turn that down, Phil? It's picking up on the mics.
Yeah. Why'd you move it to Megalodon?
You need to go one more to quiet.
This is a sheer fuckery podcast. You know, we're kind of running in several
Right, yeah.
directions at this
Right.
point.
I think you turned it off.
Whatever.
Whatever. It's fine.
Just let it roll, baby.
Let it roll. Well, it's, what is it, 2 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon, so
Yeah.
the audio will be up by 4, I would imagine.
So, anyways,
Are we doing the Patreon? Oh, we are doing the Patreon. We're laying right there.
yeah. If
Yeah.
not, we, you know,
Well, you can't, we got to buy
I'll
these
smoke
again.
it again. That's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
We didn't pay for these.
Oh,
That's
okay.
house
All right.
charges.
Jeez.
Fuck it. So,
I'll save mine
okay.
if we don't do it today.
So, yeah, you know, Elvis was fantastic.
Right. I
Okay.
saw him in concert,
Did you?
like live.
Now you're dating yourself.
Lakeland, I was very young.
Yeah.
Lakeland Civic Center.
Yeah, at the tail end of his career,
It was fat-
he
it
started fucking pelting cities.
It was Fat Elvis.
It was Fat
Yeah,
Elvis.
it was Fat Elvis, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was, like this big. Way over
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
He was just crushing at that point.
Right.
But I don't want to go too far into the movie.
Right.
but
Oh, I'll have to watch it then.
it's definitely interesting. That Colonel guy was a prick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Did Tom Hanks play the Colonel in the
Mhm,
movie?
mhm.
Okay. I remember hearing something about that.
So, all right, yeah. So we did.
So, the
Weasel-
flight out, you watched Elvis.
Yeah, there and back. It was a
Okay,
two,
well,
yeah.
did you have peanuts or pretzels?
I don't think I had. I don't know. They had the little fucking cookie things. The little
I like those.
Pilates or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
they
yeah.
call them, some shit.
Yeah.
I had those.
Oh.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, those are good. I like those.
Yeah. I try and stay kind of dialed in with the, eating, nutrition, blah, blah, blah.
It's just 2 days.
But like all bets are off.
Yeah,
Let's be honest. Who the fuck are we
It's
talking?
travel 2 days.
Espe-
You eat what food you can find.
and then if you travel with Phil, you fucking forget it. Right? Isn't that right,
it's
Phil?
Macaroni and cheese every
do you-
day.
What, I don't eat good?
No. I'm just saying that you're not. First of all,
All bets are off. That's what you said.
no, you don't eat good for your words. But I'm going to tell you, you're an influencer. Did you not walk up to me at the airport and say, "Here, here's a pack of M&Ms, peanut M&Ms"?
You had a choice.
I know I had a choice, but it's like
What was the other choice?
it's like Pookie.
Not eat it.
It's like
Oh, that's
Pookie
not a
working in the
choice.
fucking crack room
Not a choice.
in New Jack City. You know what I mean?
He really
He's-
likes the birthday cake M&Ms.
He's eventually gonna fucking lose it. I'm, for whatever reason, the peanut M&Ms. I'm kind of.
Oh, you getting on those now?
Alfredo brought me a shareable pack last week. I crushed
Right,
those
yeah.
too. I've been,
Oh,
this beast mode.
M&Ms are your thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say so. I would say so. So yeah. So do you see what I'm saying?
I didn't even offer the sweet tart nerd ropes, but you ate that.
Yeah, they were there.
Oh, you ate those too.
I was like,
Oh.
he picks candy that I would never pick. So
At least-
now I'm curious.
At least with the M&Ms, you can pretend they're kind of healthy because of the nut.
Yeah, this is protein.
Nerd rope, nothing.
I'll tell you what, the sweet tart
Oh,
rope
sugar.
is legit.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
no. Yeah, try riding in the car with him. I come out with a bag of Cheez-Its and a Diet Coke, and he's got 4 different kinds of beef jerky.
Yeah, it's just crushing.
Oh, every candy. Well, I got all the salty. I got to have the sweet.
So we
For
kind
the
of
chocolate milk or something.
we should probably just cover the food off the rip then at this point, you know?
Right.
What else did we eat? Well, for one, we had fucking breakfast at the Home 2 Suites, which was like fucking Thunderdome.
Oh.
Yeah, the waffle line was atrocious.
Oh, yeah. Just
I mean, give me a fucking break.
skip
Give
the
me a
waffle,
fucking
'cause people don't know how to
waffle.
do it. You should have just started making them. Just flip that line fast. Just
They were doing
out.
okay, but you know what? It's like what happened. Here's what, and I would do the same thing. So I'm not that. I'm a little judgy because I'm not that person at the time. But
Right.
when you're traveling with your whole family, you know, the mom or the dad stands
Right,
there and just
yeah.
pelts out 4 or 5 fucking waffles. I'm like, fuck me, man. Just take both of the same. Let's go.
Move along. Come on, pick it up.
You know, split it with your kids. So, no, but
Split
I
it with
understand.
your kids.
I get it. I totally fucking get it.
I'm drinking the syrup. Let's move.
I'll tell you, we had for the first time. We've gone to Austin so many times and never eaten at a little burger joint called P. Terry's.
No, we did when I was there.
That shit was really good.
Did you go back to the donut place?
No, we didn't do the
No,
donut
didn't
place.
do the donut place.
We didn't do it well. So, but the food at Weaselfest, Style and Switch again.
Right.
They had beef ribs this time.
I think we had those with Skip.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
They're like the dinosaur ribs.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
We have eaten said food before.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, you mean last year at the Weasel
No,
Festival?
but it was here. Yeah, I don't remember if beef ribs were there last year or not, but they were there this year, and those fucking dope. The food there was fantastic, and we had like I don't know. Those are the two ones that really kind of highlighted me. Go ahead, Phil. Anything? What other?
What about the VIP dinner? Looked nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, the
yeah.
Bob's Chop House. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really good. The filet was really good there. I feel like I should have went with the.
Tomahawk.
No, it was a prime rib or something.
Well, you had a fillet.
Yeah, I feel like the better move would have been the prime rib. But Ray 1-2 was there, and he
Right.
easily influenced me into the filet.
Oh.
So
And that's other than
the
the
mac
pizza.
and cheese was banging.
Other than we had pizza
When'd you have pizza?
at the after Roma deal.
Yeah, the like Marco's pizza, but that's like standard shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
Marco's
but what else?
pizza.
We didn't really eat anything else.
No, I guess not.
Oh, we had Jamie cooked food.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was about to ask. You didn't go to.
I'm glad
Jamie?
he was here. Glad he keeps me on top.
Didn't go to Castle Rosales.
We did go to Castle Rosales. Castle? Yeah, I guess it's Castle.
It was like a
Rosales.
castle. It was a castle.
Yeah.
She approved. I called it a
Yeah,
castle.
when-
and somebody else's thing, and
It's
she-
a castle when you know that you can go to a bathroom where no one's looking to poop. That's and you know.
Oh, it's like 7 bedrooms
Yeah,
and
yeah,
4 baths
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm a seasoned veteran of Castle Rosales.
Yes.
So
Is
Jamie knew what I was up to.
the bathroom upstairs all the way down the.
Yeah, go to the guinea pig room. I call it the guinea
Right.
pig
Right.
room.
Yeah. Next to the guinea pig.
Yeah.
That's right. Then, well, the guinea pigs have their own
But
bathroom.
yeah, very
so they're very hardly ever in
very
there,
sneaky,
so,
very
right.
sneaky stuff.
Right.
So, yeah, the food was fantastic. The fucking party was at a place called Fair Market in downtown Austin.
The concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the layout was really, really cool. Because there was like a metal tin industrial area where you could get your merch and you could get your
That was down the stairs.
you got your swag bag. You can go in there. There was like a booze stand there. You know, there were all types of little things there. Skip's truck was there, the F-100. And then you would go outside and hang. So, like, what was cool about that is you didn't have to stand outside under a tent the whole time. You could go
Right.
inside and outside, you know?
It
And
was
then,
like an air conditioning area.
well, it was fanned.
Oh, better than nothing.
Yeah. I mean, the bathrooms were cool.
Yeah.
They had AC, for sure.
Yeah.
But, which is also actually fucking nice, you know, instead of going to some portalet or some shit.
Right.
And then I think there's one rapper who I thought was fucking amazing. I think his name was Mad One.
Yeah.
Mad One.
The bigger gentleman.
Yeah, he's on Spotify as Mad One. I gotta look up his songs. But when he was fucking blasting some shit, I'm like, damn, this guy's fucking dope. So he was really good.
That's all the kids say now. Dope.
I feel like the adults say that now.
Oh, do
The
they?
kids, I think.
Well,
I feel like
you're
if
kids to me, so.
if I say, hey, this is dope, my kids are like, what the fuck are you talking?
Oh, I mean,
Man, fuck this guy.
Right. It's not dope. It's, I don't even know what word they're using.
No, idiot. It's not dope.
I saw your children have now started their own band.
Oh yeah, Jax is doing the sax.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And his sidekick's doing the trumpet.
His
that the
sidekick,
trumpet?
yeah, his best friend is doing the trumpet.
Trumpet, yeah.
Yeah. They're just crushing.
Yeah, well, I saw the concert online.
And football season we're about to get our first game going on Friday.
Oh.
Ah, man, I'll tell you, I don't know if I want to do this anymore, man. It's just so.
Oh, too late now. You're in. You might have to think about that next year.
This may be my last season. We'll see.
Oh, no.
It's
Retirement.
It's fucking stressful, man. And I don't know if I can.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What are you going to do now?
Did you see that?
You're just bringing up the other kid to, so you're all coaching on just one team next year. Bring in a barracks kid.
I know. I just don't know, man. I don't know if I want to do it. There's a lot of responsibility that I don't.
Very sorry, Eric. I know he promised you, and you can bring kids up, but this is the way it works.
There's a lot of responsibility that I don't do that I should be doing, and I'm just like, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe
you mean there's something you should be doing besides?
I don't stay. No, I just don't stay on top of the contact with the parents and what's going on.
Oh,
that
the
whole
things
thing.
with the there's coaching things that you're letting.
Yeah,
slide.
and I'm just like,
We'll get somebody who does that job.
well, unfortunately, Brittany does it,
Oh, well, there you go. She's fine.
and I just don't. I don't think that that's okay.
Plenty of time. She got all sorts of free time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is she doing? Right.
Right. That's
crazy.
She's not part of the team. She didn't go to Top Golf today.
I had told her to come to. She is part of the team. I told her to come.
Oh,
to
she
Top
said she
Golf.
wasn't on Facebook.
Fuck, you guys are going to be the death of me. When I have a heart attack, you guys can go ahead and write the eulogy and say, I am half of the reason as to why he died. And then she could say, I am the other half.
I am the other half. We'll do like a team eulogy.
Yeah, the guilt that both of you guys lay on me. My goodness.
You'll be fine, Michael. So that's it? That's everything?
No. You segue out of it talking about fucking band.
Oh, well, we're talking
Yeah.
about music,
So, yeah, the music was fantastic.
right?
Scarface came on. He did a fantastic set. And we went back to the office. We hung out there for a little bit, shot some shit. We ordered some pizza. Had some pizza.
Oh, that's right, pizza. Oh, after the fair market thing,
Yeah.
you guys went back to the office.
Yeah. So the event as a whole, it's, listen, nobody else is doing anything like that. It's fucking remarkable.
No, nobody else does that.
And I think that as they kind of progress, they're going to adjust and figure out what the best fit is for them. But, I think that it's a great thing. I really do. And I enjoyed myself. Phil, you enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, I think that event as a whole. I mean, you guys know I'm only 3 years into cigars,
Right.
but all these other cigar nerds or whatever you want to call them. I mean, if you're not going to that, you're missing out. I mean, I liked it, and I'm not even really big into the world yet.
Right. There was some mention that Phil was recognized by his voice. I heard
Yeah, how'd that go?
Yeah, so
So they're obviously a fan of the
Mitch.
podcast.
who is
yeah.
a Patreon,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mitch's a big supporter.
Mitch, big
Yep.
supporter of the show.
But he liked broadleaf better than I don't know.
he recognized my voice
Oh.
Yeah.
at HQ.
And he said, hey, Phil.
I was like, oh, hi.
Hey,
Should have
you're
wore your
Phil.
I'm Phil shirt.
I should have.
Should
I
have.
am Phil.
I am Phil.
So here's some quick highlights with interactions with people that I had that I think was fucking fascinating. And really, to me, that's the most important part. And I'm sure I said that last year, is just kind of interacting with people and really getting to know people. Because like last year, I really got to have a good conversation with Mitch, and that's really kind of where our friendship
Right.
kind of developed, right?
Right.
This year, I didn't get to hang out with him as much. It's just like it just didn't. I got to
Didn't work out.
Yeah, I got to hang out with him in the last day before we got to fly out a little bit.
Right.
But in general, we were just never in the same area, right?
Okay. That happens.
So, first of all, I got to meet Andrew McCreary for the first time.
Oh, in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Because
Seems like a very nice guy.
he's always been down to earth. He's been a customer forever, and it was just cool to finally interact with him.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that was fantastic. I got to meet a person that had worked with Skip at Dell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the guy's name is Broderick, and I'll plug his YouTube. He's got a YouTube called The Traveling Bee.
Right.
I think it's Traveling BEE. I can verify that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Well, what you're
And,
talking about. Look.
This guy, he has seen a lot of shit. He's been, he's traveled the world working with Dell, and you could tell that he's, pretty remarkable, and as well as the fact that he has been friends with Skip for so long. That's pretty impressive.
Yes, the
'Cause
traveling.
if you,
BE. He has 2 channels.
So I'm like, give me the details. I'm like, how was, tell me some of the juice on the meetings and stuff at Dell. And I got downloaded a little bit. I'm like, that's my boy Skip. That sounds exactly like Skip. And he's like, yeah, man. But we became really good friends, and we started, kind of rapping. I'm like, well, I'm glad you made it down. So like, I hung out with him a lot. I got to
Older guy or younger guy?
older guy.
There's 2 traveling bee channels with the exact same name.
Really, I'm subscribed. I'm subscribed to
So
him.
he got a beard?
Yes.
So one has 5 videos and 55
I
subscribers.
think he just got started.
Okay, because the other one has 176 subscribers. and
Yeah, it's
24
the other
videos.
one's the 55.
So it's the 55.
Yeah. So he just started getting going. It's about like, you know, he travels to places, and I think he's documenting food and like interactions and stuff like that. So, but yeah, he seems like a really, really cool guy. So I talked with him a fuck ton.
Oh.
The most remarkable conversation I had.
Yes.
So even though everything that Roderick brought to the table was absolutely remarkable, I'm going to tell you, the guy who really fucking fascinated me the most
was
who's number one? A cigar hustler?
David Garofalo was there?
No, he was not there.
Oh, not David Garofalo.
No. Sean Wilson.
Oh, I know the name.
Yeah, because you see him all the time on Facebook. He's a truck driver. He's, you know, he pops in from place to place.
Oh, he's the guy that showed up a day early with his truck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. This fucking guy, he has his job down to a fucking science where everything is fucking perfect. Like everything that he does, how his entire operation is for the day. He has it so that his time off weighs out perfectly with hotels, like everything. This guy has thought of fucking everything. You can tell that he's been doing it for a long time, and it's just like absolute master of his craft.
Oh, wow.
So when you hear this guy talk about it, like you talk to a guy and say, hey, what do you know, I'm a truck driver. Like, oh, cool. You know, but when it's like, that's one thing, right?
Right.
But when a guy really fucking breaks down the science and the logic and the approach to every single thing that he does in a day, down to his cigar smoking, it's fucking absolutely spectacular, man. I'm like, I was just so fucking taken away by what this guy was having to say.
Like, for example, I mean, this sounds wonderful what you're explaining, but it's a little confusing.
First of all, I'm not going to be able to give it
you're not going to do
justice.
justice. I understand.
He has his timing set up to how he smokes his cigars, how long he's going to smoke that cigar, when he's going to, you know.
So does he smoke while he's driving?
He smokes one cigar a day, and he has figured it out how it makes sense for him.
Oh, time, like where he does it during the day.
To get through it.
Okay.
He knows where to fucking shower, how to shower. He knows where to use the bathroom, and like all of those things sound like, okay, whatever. Imagine living your life on the fucking road.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
You know what I mean? And you could tell that the way that he operates is with fucking precision. He knows exactly what he's eating.
Right.
He has that planned out. He knows, I mean, to how many times he's going to eat a banana a week. Like, all of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Like, if I had to live on the road, I'm calling Sean. I'm like, hey, listen, you know, how do I, you know, what's the right approach for this? Like, I would, here's my schedule. You know, like, I would bounce.
He's got to do the same.
He has kind of a routine. Yeah.
A route, to some degree. Right, yeah. To be able to hit the same places.
Right.
When I used to drive back and forth to Missouri, when Adrian still lived there, it just worked out because the gas would always run out at the same time or you get hungry at the same place. People would start to recognize me. Like, oh, you're back again. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I stopped here last time. Didn't even realize it's the same thing. But yeah, he's got it set up where he goes, this is the clean place. This one's got the good food. Right.
Here's how I avoid this. Here's how I avoid that.
Yeah, this drive going to be here at this time, so I'm going this way.
All of that shit is dialed the fuck in. And I'm like, wow, that's fucking.
They just get the truck to drive for him.
Yeah, well,
he can just sit back.
Then he's out of a job at that point.
No, it's still his truck. He just sits back in the truck and it just goes to the next stop and stops. And
Right. I got to see Dex again. We got to wrap a little bit in the day before, hanging out at Cigar Vault, which is always cool. I love Dex. And he went to the ULT game. Texas is big on their college football.
Yes, they are.
You know, especially Austin. And I'm going to forget names, so I'm just going to apologize in advance if I forget anybody. But I'm going to John McTavish, Cigar Surgeon. Oh, that was. I'm like, here, come on, let's do a clip real quick.
Right.
That was fucking fantastic. Jeff Mute Riverside was there. Lou Liga.
He popped in there at the end. I was surprised he was there.
He just didn't look happy though.
He never looks happy.
No, but you know, with Lou, you can like I would prefer angry, energetic Lou than just kind of Lou. You know what I mean?
See, the time he was here, it was Lou just sitting at the table. Are you okay, Lou? Is everything right? Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Yeah, I'm good. You know the beer? No, I'm
I want Lou to tell me to go fuck myself. Something. Just give me just fucking
some emotion.
Don't give me the blank.
Oh, make fun of his shoes. He really likes
I started attacking his shoes. Right off the rip.
He's such a mean.
That's not blue enough. That shoe is not blue enough for the rest of your gears. Like it's got blue in it. I'm like, no, it doesn't qualify. Not fair. So Cigar Vault was really cool. That's a cool little spot in downtown Austin. I know I'm forgetting shit.
I heard you missed an after party.
What after party?
First night after party?
Did
I
I?
think it was first night. Yeah, I heard you missed an after
Yeah,
party.
we went home. We
Oh.
went to the hotel.
What after party?
Everybody went back to Skip's, I think it was.
Oh.
You're
Yeah.
usually so big on the after parties. That was what I caught hell about in Vegas. Not going to the after party with you.
Yeah.
And so, but no, you didn't go to an after party because you were tired.
The day.
I think it was like 2 though already.
Yeah, listen,
Well, after party's an after party.
no, when it becomes 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning,
Oh, there's a time cutoff for the after party.
we know, listen,
Okay.
you're not the only.
But it didn't start till later, though. You got to expect when you're there with Skip.
Look.
After party starts at 2, goes till dawn.
The only way that I'm hanging till 6 a.m. is if I'm hanging with
Somebody
Skip.
brought to my attention.
If I'm at
Just telling
Skip's
you.
and it bothered you.
No, it didn't bother
It
me.
bothered
But,
you
but they
because-
told me that you ditched on an after party after hearing how you gave me the crap on the
First of all,
podcast.
I don't
for-
think
on
that
the
we
other party.
ditched on an after party. I didn't know that anything was going down.
Oh, Phil did.
I talked to Rosales, and Rosales was like, all right, I'm going home. And he left like 20 minutes before us. I don't even think Skip was there at that time.
We didn't know about it at the time at Cigar Vault.
Yeah.
But then I had heard about it from I forget the bald-headed guy's name. The big tall guy that was with us at HQ at the end.
Mickey. Yeah, but we weren't aware of that, for one.
Right, yeah. No one had said anything to us.
And I'm not about.
I'm just telling you what I heard, Michael. I wasn't there,
Well,
obviously.
let me clarify. Obviously,
Okay.
you can make your statement, and then I can happily defend
Sure.
it. I was not aware that there was an after party at Skip's house, for one, and for two, this is the night before the event. Okay,
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the fucking guy that's like, hey, what are we doing? Because I know that there's a million things going on. Everybody's fucking. It's a stressful fucking thing, right?
Right.
I'm not going to be like, well, you really should entertain me till fucking 2-3 o'clock in the morning
Well,
at your
you were
house.
asking to be entertained.
I didn't.
The
ask.
person that told me said that they and you didn't go to the after party. Now, I assume that meant you knew about the after party. If you didn't, then fine. I obviously
first of all,
wasn't
I was
there.
unaware of said after
Okay,
party.
you've already made that apparent, Michael.
And I would have happily
So calm
attended after
down.
party. But again,
Calm down.
you got
People tell me things to bring up on the show.
Listen, this is me being calm.
You seem to be a little upset
I'm not
that
upset
I
at
brought
all.
it up.
If you want me to,
Just forget. Let's just move on.
if you want me to look for, if you're looking for rage,
I'm not
I don't
looking
know if
for
you're
rage.
gonna get there today.
I'm not looking for
I don't know if
rage.
you're gonna get there.
I'm not looking for rage, Michael. Why would I purposely look for
Why
rage?
would you poke the bear?
Right.
So I didn't. For one, I
I
didn't
just got
know.
hired back. It's going to be a long.
I was not.
till summer.
I was not aware of said
Okay.
after party,
Fine. Then
and
we're moving on.
and nor would I look to Michael or Skip and say, well, what are we doing now? As they just fucking took care of dinner, as we just, as all of these other things kind of unfolded, I wouldn't be like, all right, oh, you got to be up early to worry about this shit? Cool, let's go hang. You know what I mean?
Thanks, Michael.
Now,
We're
if
mov-
Skip...
We're moving on. You've already
No,
you've
I'm
already
going
established
to
you-
continue to elaborate on this. Now, if Skip or Michael had invited me over, of course I would have went, right?
Okay.
But just because they had people over their house and we didn't know about it at the time doesn't mean that I'm upset about it either. Because
Right.
again,
No. Nobody said you were upset about it.
but I'm gonna fucking, if you fucking wanted it open, I'm gonna open up the whole thing for you.
Whatever you want.
And I want to be perfectly clear that
Okay.
I'm
Everything's
not-
perfectly clear.
I wouldn't be upset.
You didn't
if-
know, but you're not upset you didn't know, and you would have went if you had known. Okay? All on the same page now?
That's about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I feel good
All
about
right.
that. All right. Have a
Okay.
good night, guys. Thanks.
All right, thank you. This has been episode 244. Keep it to 30 minutes today.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Mike Williams.
I love Mike Williams. Mike Williams is my fucking guy. He was a gentleman that he won. I gave away my cigar safari thing fucking 100 years ago, and he won it.
Your trip?
Yeah,
Okay.
I gave the cigars that like the stuff that you couldn't
Oh,
get.
yeah.
It was like Velvet Rat before it came out, Ratzilla, UF4, like all this shit. So I just raffled it off at a giveaway.
Okay.
Like no need to purchase anything, enter your name, done, right?
Right.
So he won it, and I finally met him at Stogie's Houston probably 8 years ago. So every year I see him and we get to hang out, and he's just a fucking good dude, And Dion, because those two guys they're thick as thieves. They usually roll together.
Right.
So, and Dion's a Pats fan, so that also helps.
Oh.
But yeah, I feel, and I'm still forgetting people.
Nick.
Nick Rosario? Is
Cigar Den? Yeah, no, not Nick
Oh,
Rosario.
oh.
Yeah, Nick at Cigar Den. I'm glad Phil was there. Thank God. Thank you, Phil. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being
No problem.
a good friend,
No
a
problem.
good supporter of Roma Craft.
I'm
You're
here.
just all the way around.
Of
You're
course.
just solid.
No problem.
Yeah. If you could just run that computer, you'd be fine.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I
he
can do that.
He can do this. He does it for his show.
We'll put him over there. We'll put Mike over there.
We can do that next week.
Yeah. This is me shutting down. I'm
No,
shutting down.
No, I'll sit over there and run. You guys can run the show next week. We'll see how it goes.
Let's see how good you are without me. Mike, I'm going to tell you right now, you're an integral part of Cigar Hustlers
Thank you.
podcast. And you matter.
And Cigar Hustler again now.
And now Cigar Hustler. And you matter.
And I work for you.
All right.
Yes.
And
my
you have to go
friendship.
on
And my friendship is important.
Yes.
Your friendship is important.
Oh,
to me.
I was going with the first part too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So.
what, Phil?
Okay.
Can you come on the next trip?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you right now, this
Right.
whole you not going to places,
Right.
it ends.
Oh.
It ends.
Oh.
I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to figure it the fuck out,
Oh.
and you're going.
Why is this?
Because it's important for you to go to these places and be
Oh.
with us and enjoy these things. Listen, we're all gonna die. I got news for you.
Oh,
100. Here's a
I'll
statistic.
die before either one of you.
Hopefully,
unless Phil keeps.
if everything works
Jungle.
out the way that it's supposed to, yeah,
Right,
technically
yeah.
you're supposed to
I'm
go
gonna
first.
go first.
Yeah.
Right.
However, regardless of who goes first, statistically speaking, 100% of the people on this earth, that's 100%,
100% of the people do die.
will die.
Yes.
Yes.
At one point or another.
And you're over here just kind of missing out on opportunities to be with your friends. And you got to figure this shit out.
All right.
You do. Okay. I've said what, and that's it. I'm going to leave it at that. I've said what I said. Okay. You want me to talk to Adrian? I'll talk to Adrian.
You need to talk to Adrian.
Okay. Okay.
So what else from the trip?
If we got to get a pull-out couch and three of us, I'll happily sleep on the fucking pull-out couch.
Well, I saw when he FaceTimed me, you guys are only using one bed anyway, so it was a whole nother bed. that
yeah,
was
of course.
available.
It's perfectly available.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're in the room, we're just going to merge the beds. Fuck
Oh,
it.
just push them all together.
Yeah. I'll take the crease. Whatever. The other two sides are going to be fucking filled with fluids anyways. So
Oh.
look at him shaking his head now. He's
He's so
such a
excited.
homophobe.
He gets so
I'm
excited.
scared.
Daniel? You want to keep naming people?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, but you got to work on like.
I don't know his last name.
Yeah,
The
you
photographer.
can only do so many names.
Oh, Daniel Castro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, another great guy. I mean, look, you could go on.
Yeah, we could
and-
fill the rest of the show with
Yeah.
him throwing out
And you
names.
could name-
go, oh, he's a great guy. I had a lot of fun with him.
and you could name the majority of the people, right?
Right.
And Daniel was definitely one. I mean, Daniel, I was pissed off that he didn't meet us at PCA. He's like, well, you didn't tell me. I was like, well, you should fucking know.
Oh,
Like,
was he
how-
at PCA?
No, he lives in Vegas though.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And then we met another cool dude named
He
Jay.
wasn't that younger guy, was he?
Yeah.
So he was at PCA the year before.
Yeah, with cameras and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Jay, the coffee guy.
Yeah, so that's what I was about to get into. So, there's this guy named Jay, and he does coffee for a living. So
Right.
I start fucking, I'm like, okay, because I want fucking nitrous upstairs.
Right.
What's the best way to do nitrous? And he goes on like this 30-minute diatribe of two different ways to really kind of do nitrous.
Right.
And I think that he's pretty much got us about to spend some serious fucking money on some
Oh,
on a
well, yeah, I
nitrous
imagine
pull.
it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I looked at it and I was like, well, we're going to need two pairs. This is cool because now I can just share this information with my wife and she'll get the download and she understands.
Oh, there you go.
I really want one of these for the house as well. It actually pulls nitrous from the air, so you never need a tank.
Oh, that really sounds
Fuck.
expensive.
Yeah, but it is fucking awesome. And then all you do is you mix your cold brew, which I would do the one time, and then of course she'd be doing because that's how our life works.
Right,
I just,
right,
make,
yeah.
I just make things for her.
Right. Exactly.
So tune in next week for Brittany's rebuttal.
The French toast.
For Brittany's rebuttal. Yeah, we got to get the French toast back. I'm kind of missing that. She did.
You know, I thought about it too late, but I was thinking.
Damn it, with this lighter.
What's with the lighters? I thought about it too late. I should have set it up where I was over at your house eating French toast one morning while you were gone. That would have been funny. Me and Adrian are over there just eating French toast with your wife and the
Yeah, I
kids.
probably would have killed you. That would have been it.
So I'm bringing my wife.
Murder.
Just a French
I don't
toast.
care. Murder. Yeah, I can't spell murder without French toast.
Can't spell murder without French toast.
So, yeah, it was hey, listen, it's a fucking great time. I hope that they kind of dial in on the date a little earlier in advance than they did this year, but it wound up being the same
Yeah, that'd
as
be
it did
nice.
last year. and just be ready and go. Just fucking go. And if you're there, you know, if you say, hey, Mike, I'm going to say, hey, how are you? What's going on? But if I only know you via Facebook or social media, just please just come up and introduce yourself. That makes life a lot.
I mean, like Instagram, a lot of people don't put their face out.
Right. Or you're just a round circle to me, you know, so.
Right. Or their name isn't something where you're going to recognize their real name.
Yeah. Like Jarrett from Omerta. Like, I've never met the guy. But he was
I've only talked to him on the phone.
He's like, Mike, hey, man, what's going on? And then he just fucking said, hey, I'm Jarrett. Like, we've never really met in person. You know, I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? How are you? You know, makes life a lot easier, just for the record. So just throwing that out there, you know.
Anybody else from media show up? Was Charlie there?
Nope.
No Charlie.
No Charlie. That's true.
Nobody from Half Wheel?
Nobody from Half Wheel.
Just you and the surgeon?
Mm-hmm.
It's strange. I think somebody would have showed up.
Yeah, and like Charlie's in fucking Dallas.
Oh.
So it's a few hour drive for him.
Right.
How did he not go?
Well, Cigar Hustler's podcast was there.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what I said.
Oh.
And Cigar Surgeon.
Yeah.
I only have one more thing.
Sure. Okay.
Slide
go ahead.
in.
Slide it in.
You missed out on the most intense Jeep game of all, I think. It was pretty intense.
Why? Who was playing?
Oh. Well, me and him, of course.
Right. Oh, just the two of you.
And then Greg, at the end, tried to slide in.
Yeah.
Like he was going to beat somebody.
Oh,
it's true.
He likes to just start grabbing them at the end so nobody else gets him.
He won on the way home.
He did.
Oh, did he?
Won on the way home. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Jeep game. I mean, we missed our exit.
A couple times.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, and we had like an Audi rental.
Yeah.
Because when we got there,
we had an Audi.
Yeah. So like, listen,
SUV. It looked like.
Here's the problem with fucking rental cars on Labor Day.
Oh. Yeah.
You go in, it's fucking. There's nothing there.
Right.
We pulled up and there's a line at National, and they're just saying, "How do you feel about a minivan?" And then some people are like, "You're like, it just pulls up. It's
They
still
just
wet."
say it randomly. Anybody want a minivan?
They're not really. They're not really.
I'll take a minivan.
They're not really washing it. They're just hosing it down with water and
Right.
kind of sending it in.
Right.
And you know, some people would pass on the minivan. I'm like, listen, if it gets to us, we're fucking. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Give me the
It
minivan.
moves.
Yeah. So there were these angry people in front of us. Well, you know, you could tell that she was a bit of a Karen, and she was with
Right.
her daughter. You know, who's probably, I don't know, 13, 14 years old. Some
Junior
shit.
Karen.
Yeah. So.
Karen in training.
So the minivan pulls up,
right.
and they say, no, we don't want it. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll take it, but it doesn't go to us. It goes to the next person after the angry Karen. So she gets it gets passed and they take it. I'm like, okay. Then another car pulls up and it's like a Mazda SUV, and I fucking hate those things.
Right.
Like, it's just because of the overall usability of the fucking front thing, right?
Okay.
The Nissans have a tendency to be pretty nice, stuff like that. Things you learn as you fucking
rent
cars. Yeah.
Right.
So they get in that Mazda, and then like 20 seconds later, this Audi fucking 4-door sedan pulls up, leather sunroof, fucking equipped. So I'm like, oh fuck yeah! Well, the guy goes, "You all right with the Audi?" I'm absolutely. So we start walking to the Audi, and I look back at them and I go, "This could have been you." And we get in the fucking car and drive off.
Oh.
Yes.
She's hitting her husband now. Still yelling at him.
She's like, they got the Audi.
They got the Audi. This Mitsubishi damn thing.
Mazda.
Whatever. I start with that name.
So did you have a fun weekend with your?
Yeah. The in-laws had heard of me and said I was famous. So I think they're just trying to be flattering.
Oh, so you're a big deal.
I'm a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of a big deal.
The guy that blew you and Rosales off.
Yeah.
He hangs out with him. In his group called Holy Smokes.
I gotcha.
So, yes, he had already heard of me.
So the in-laws is a cigar smoker?
Yeah, he is.
And you've never smoked a cigar with him?
I just met him. And we had breakfast
How long have you
together.
been married?
Me? No. They're not really my in-laws. They're going to be Alex's in-laws.
That's right.
Going to be Alex's in-laws.
Right.
Adrian's parents were deceased a long time ago.
That's where I got sidetracked. There.
Oh, no. This is the parents of the young lady.
The new,
Alex.
the new acquisition. That's right.
Yes.
For somewhere along the lines, I convinced myself that you had to meet Adrian's parents.
Oh, no.
For some reason.
No, they were Alex's future in-laws.
You've explained that.
Yeah, and Adrian has already met them twice. I've got out of it 2 times.
Right.
I wasn't going to get out of it a 3rd time.
Is he older or younger than you?
Maybe a little older, but not much. He may be in his 60s.
What does he smoke?
Oh, and he's going to listen to the show. I'm not no.
You're not going there?
I saw the last pictures I saw that Alex showed me. He was smoking a Monte Cristo White.
So it's important.
Yes. Oh,
as,
I will.
as an in-law.
I will. Yes, I will educate him
to teach him his ways.
Yes. That
It's okay. Listen,
that's
it's
been
okay.
that's been discussed.
It's right. It's gonna.
yes.
It's okay. It's okay if you smoke
Yeah,
something.
there will be more visits and more smoking, and he wants to come out here and see what is Cigar Hustler.
Awesome.
And all that
What's
stuff,
important is that he smokes something,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So he's already walked through the door,
Yeah, he's been to over there. He's been to the church place,
right? Grand Cathedral.
Grand Cathedral. Yeah, he's been there and a couple other places.
Now you can show him the way,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Fantastic. You got to start somewhere.
Right.
You don't have to be great at the start, brother.
No.
You got to start to be great.
Right.
Okay. So kudos to you, in-law, meeting famous Michael.
Ed. His name is Ed.
Ed.
And a very hard to say Italian name that I'm not even going to try.
Ed. Yeah.
Yes. And Elise. His wife's name is Elise.
Oh.
Maybe. Could be.
Did he hit you up with a, hey, yo? Did you guys eat at an Italian restaurant?
No, we ate a first watch. We had breakfast.
Oh.
Brunch.
This was.
Ish to say.
This is not the good first outing. I didn't feel like this did not go.
Why? It went lovely. I paid for breakfast and then, a slight fight for the check. But
Well, technically,
About
he's going to be
last night.
paying for the wedding. So good. I'm glad you covered
Right,
the omelets,
exactly.
pal.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it's supposed to work, Ed. Just so you know. I don't know if you have any other kids or whatever.
Alex lives at their house now. In his
Is
own
he paying rent?
No, in his own room, so the kids can save money.
Ed, you need to fucking charge him rent. Stop it right now. Just something. You got to
Something. Just get him for something.
Get him a couple $100.
He does do the cooking for the family, I found out. And I didn't even know Alex could cook, so.
He's like, yeah, Dad, there's a lot of shit you don't know about me.
I doubt it's Italian food, though, because
No.
we had the whole no pineapple on pizza conversation.
I don't know if I could do that. I feel like that's a big step. You're counting on someone that you don't really know,
Right?
to make food for you.
Oh, well, Alex and her have been dating for 2 years.
Regardless. You know what I mean? I don't
Right.
know if you're a good cook and you said, hey, I'm going to cover dinner every night. I'm going to be like, I'll give you the one shot. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe that's how it started. He said, I would like to cook dinner for everybody.
Yeah.
And they go, okay, let's let the kid cook dinner.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, this is good. You are now the family cook.
But it could be that, the dynamic at that point, it could be very
Well,
awkward.
if it's bad, you don't let him cook
You
everything.
can't walk that back. You know what I mean? You don't want to start it's going
you have the
to,
one meal, and then you give him shit about it if it's bad.
But that's how the family rift starts. You can't do that.
No. He's that kind of guy. He's very sarcastic. He's very funny.
Oh, we would like Ed?
Yeah,
I would like Ed.
Oh yeah, you would like Ed. yeah.
Okay.
All right. Plus, he knows a lot of people. I think. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
and we had some talks about
But he's-
China and stuff that I don't want to talk about here on
But
the air.
he's not in Boca or something. He's not like a retired fucking...
No, they just moved down there from New York City last year.
Hey,
right,
yo.
right before, 2
Oh,
years
yeah?
ago, right before the pandemic.
Yeah, Staten Island?
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
I believe
All
so.
right, there you go.
Right, exactly. All the signs are there.
We're pointing towards mobbed up.
All the signs are there. I am now connected.
We're now connected.
No more who's driving the car. It's like, let me call the guy.
Well, hold on. I got
Whose
a guy
car are
for
we
that.
taking?
I got a guy for
We're not
that.
taking a car. I got a guy.
Yeah,
Hold
well,
on.
they'll show up. That'll be no problem.
I'll call my
It's gonna be no problem.
call my in-laws. I'll call
my
Ed.
in-laws.
I'll call
It's
Ed. It'll
gonna
be
be
fine.
It's gonna be great.
He'll call Vinny,
Don't
and then
worry
it'll all
about-
come over, and we'll get this.
What are
taken
you
care of.
worrying about? What are you worrying about? Don't
I
worry
got this
about
lovely wedding dress. Fell off the back of a
it.
truck
Check
over
this
here.
out.
It'll be
This is
fine.
perfect. It fits you. It's gonna be
It'll
great.
be
It's
nice.
gonna be fantastic.
Phil, bring the size 10.
Yeah. Oh, you got to ask him for favors on that day. He
Oh,
can't
that-
say.
oh, he can't say
he
no.
Can't say no on that
Oh,
day.
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
idea.
Yeah. You better.
I'm going to ask him for
yeah.
favors all day long.
Yeah. You gotta come up with a list.
I will list. What are you doing? He goes, you can't say no today.
Yeah.
I saw the
you're-
movie.
Yeah. You're not. Today's the day. You can't
Today's
say
the
no.
day. You can't deny me anything today.
Yeah. I love where your head's going. See, we're gonna set this up.
Oh, this is going to be great.
And now you can't
Suddenly,
say
this
no.
wedding's become a lot of fun for
You
me.
can't say no. Walk in there like Luca Brasi. Today is the day of your wedding for your daughter. Congratulations on your wedding day.
All right, we have to do a little bit of news.
Okay, let's do some news, okay?
We got one. I kept it light because I figured we wouldn't have enough time, but
Perfect.
now I have too much news.
All right. Good.
From the four quarters of the world, all the cigar industry news you could possibly need. The Cigar Hustler Podcast Report with Mike 2.
U.S. considers ban on Nicaraguan imports, Michael.
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about that at Weaselfest?
You know what? We didn't.
Oh.
It was supposed to be a joyous moment.
Well, I figured it might come up somewhere. I figured Skip would want to pontificate on the...
Pontificate?
Yeah, pontificate. Isn't that the word?
Pontificate?
Something like that. He would like... Okay, go
I
ahead.
can
Phil.
hear you with your fucking rapper.
Could be a major disruption to the premium cigar industry where it be implemented. The Biden administration is reportedly considering blocking the import of Nicaraguan products into the United States amidst increasingly strained relations between the two countries.
Which it makes no fucking sense.
Let's read on. In an article published by voiceofamerica.com, a U.S. government publication, two top officials told the publication that the administration is considering the import ban as relations between the two countries continue to deteriorate. The article does not indicate whether it would be a complete or partial ban, though its effects could be felt across several sectors of the economy. 2019, the U.S. imported a total of $4.3 billion worth of goods from the country, with the top import being apparel, gold, electric machinery, meat, coffee, sugar, and cheese. I didn't know we got cheese.
We're not even on there.
We're not even on the
They ain't even
list.
fucking.
We're not even on the
I'll
list.
tell you
here.
right now, your cheese, we're shutting it down.
No more cheese. No more electrical machinery. All the good machinery comes from Nicaragua, apparently.
A lot of T-shirts.
You better get that coffee.
You got a lot of Hanes T-shirts from there.
You're right. When it comes to cigar imports, Nicaragua
You better
remains
call
the
Ed.
leading exporter to
Get
the
this
United
all sorted
States.
out.
In the most recent number released by the Cigar Association of America from January 1st to May 31st, this is all the statistics we raised before. But regardless, the impact would be sizable as Nicaragua is home to many of the premium cigar industry largest and most influential companies and factories, including Drew Estate, My Father Cigars, Perdomo, AJ Fernandez, Padron, Hoya de Nicaragua, J.C. Newman, Pensa, Oliva, Agranosa, Leaf, Plasencia, Roma Craft Tobacco, and many others.
Yeah.
If implemented, the economic impact would certainly be felt in Nicaragua, as the U.S. is Nicaragua's largest trading partner, would certainly be felt by the Ortega Murillo government.
Yeah.
The report quotes Ryan Berg, an analyst with the Center for Strategic and International Studies, who said it would mean a significant cut in financing for the Ortega regime. It would mean less money in that system to pay off the cronies, and it needs to pay off in order to stay in power.
Okay. Can we just take a fucking break here and review from history and see how that didn't work with Cuba? Because they're still fucking there. I mean, I'm no fucking... Look, I'm not intelligent here. I'm very not, I'm going to tell you off the rip. I'm very stupid. But I know that Cuba still exists, and the Cuban market for cigars is still in high demand as far as Europe is concerned. So, what are you really doing?
Well, the rest of the country, they don't have anything that they ship out, do they? I mean, other than the Cuban cigars, what else does Cuba have that they trade with people? Old Chevys?
Rum?
Do they make rum?
Yeah.
Oh, they do make rum.
Yeah, they make rum.
So just rum and cigars?
Old Chevys.
Old Chevys. That's what you see in all the photos.
Sugar?
I don't know if they make sugar in Cuba or not.
Yeah. But they're still there. That's kind of my point.
Right. Well, they're not going to go away.
Right.
But,
And not only that, but you're going to make a ton of people, because now you're going to put a bunch of people out of fucking business.
Right.
And you're going to have more problems at the borders.
Well, they'll just ship other places, I'm guessing, like Cuba does.
But if the demand isn't there...
We're the biggest consumer of Nicaraguan cigars.
Right. So you're going to take that hit, right? So if the demand isn't there, what do you have? People are going to start fucking dying. People are going to get poorer. You're going to have more poverty.
Well,
and then people just fucking start leaving.
From what I learned from the Smoking Truth last week, the sanctions and things that we put on countries are made to make the people mad, so they will try to overthrow the governments of the countries.
That's the strategy.
Right.
The cameraman's quit. He's
out.
He's leaving.
He's gone.
Voice of an angel over there.
All right.
Just ask Mitch.
And he's out.
And he's gone.
The things also comes and look, he's back.
Oh, he's returned.
Let's see. Nicaragua from listed countries that are allowed to ship sugar in the U.S. at low import tax rates. Oh, so they get a tax break on the sugar.
Yeah.
In June, the sanctions are imposed on Nicaragua state-owned mining company, and the sanction. Do you need to take that?
It's Jimmy. He's upstairs.
Jimmy's upstairs. The months ahead of the elections, more than 40. Oh, because there's elections code up. More than 40 opposition figures, 7 of whom were presidential candidates, were imprisoned. Oh, well, that gets rid of them, doesn't it? Representative from the Premium Cigar Association told Cigar Hustle Podcast that the organization has been actively monitoring the deteriorating relationship between the two countries with an eye toward protecting the importance of premium cigars as part of the ongoing advocacy efforts.
Right.
Maybe that's why Skip started making cigars in Dominican Republic.
I don't think so, but hey.
Never know. Could be.
If you got to jump ship, you got to jump ship.
It's true. Open a new factory.
I mean, I guess you start kind of breaking things down on a statistic level. Like, how many cigars can you produce? How many cigars can you house? How long do you think this will last? There's a whole fucking thing.
Right. Well, I mean, how long has a Cuban cigar embargo been going on? I mean, forever.
True.
Yeah.
But then you find another market.
Right. Or you ship them in from another country.
Shipment from another country. Yeah.
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 Sure.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
You call Ed.
Call ahead.
I'm gonna take care of this.
I'm going to take care. You know
I'm
what?
gonna
For
get-
you, I'm going to take care of this.
Don't worry about it. How many you got? 1.2 million cigars?
That's one boat.
Yeah, we'll
It'll be
get that
fine.
over here. No problem.
Phil, call the guy with the boat that we know.
You know, hey, just make sure you ask me on my daughter's wedding day.
There you
I
go.
can't tell you no.
That's the day I'll ask you.
Yeah.
St. Petersburg, Florida moves toward beach smoking ban.
Not cigars.
St. Petersburg, Florida is likely to ban all smoking on city's beaches. Last week, St. Petersburg City Council unanimously approved a draft ordinance that would ban nearly all smoking at public beaches. Those
Rat bastards.
caught in violation of the ordinance could be fined between $93 and $500. Why 93? It's such an odd number.
I don't know.
It would depend on how many cigars you're thinking.
Because when they got together and they were microdosing, they're like, I think 93 is a palatable
Why
number.
is Phil standing?
I think 93 is a palatable number.
Smoking cigars on the beach will likely remain legal.
Oh.
We're fine.
So there you go. Yeah, screw those guys. Yeah,
That's right. Ban the cigar smoking. That's right.
I told you.
Governor Ron DeSantis signed HB 105 into law, a bill that allowed Florida municipalities to enact their own smoking laws, something that was previously preempted by state law. HB 105 contained an exemption for unfiltered cigars, which do not contain plastic, meaning it's unlikely St. Petersburg proposed law could ban smoking premium cigars.
It's just leaves, man. It's just leaves, bro.
It's just leaves.
Bro, chill.
I think people give you the dirty look. I mean, I always like dig a little ashtray,
Yeah.
and then you throw the butt in, and you just cover it back up. They're like, don't you throw that away? It's a leaf, lady. What do you want?
Somebody says something to you?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people say something to me.
Just one lady one time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a Florida story. Another Florida story, I guess, because we're at
Okay.
52 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
We got to wrap it up.
We got to wrap it up. This is Flagler County, Florida. Bunnell man was arrested Thursday after a fight over cigarette ended with suspects being stabbed, according to Flagler County Sheriff's Office. Deputies arrived at a home at Forest Park Street in Bunnell Thursday at around 6 a.m. after receiving a 911 call about the attack.
Wow.
The man told deputies Andrew Buckley, 29, attacked him after the two, who are related, got into an argument over Buckley using a toaster oven to light a cigarette, investigators said. Buckley knocked the man to the floor and began punching and biting the victim's neck, deputies said. Buckley then wrapped his arm around the victim's neck and began to choke him, records show. Deputies said a woman, who was also a family member, tried to get Buckley to stop, eventually grabbing a knife and stabbing Buckley in the back. According to investigators, the woman told them Buckley is a known drug user and had been awake for several days prior to the attack and believed he was going to kill the victim. While Buckley ran before deputies arrived, he was eventually tracked to Shady Lane home in Daytona North and arrested.
No, it's close.
According to the sheriff's office, Buckley faces charges for domestic violence battery.
Just trying to light a cigarette with my toaster.
Well, he didn't. Wait, I attacked him after two. Buckley knocked the man on the floor again. Oh, was Buckley using? Oh, Buckley tried to light the thing. I got confused on who was lighting the cigarette.
Yeah. That's how the fight started.
So, well, I thought the other guys were trying to light the thing.
Right.
So maybe Buckley liked toast or something.
I'm a toast fan.
What, I can't get toast now. I got cigarette ashes on the ashtray and the toaster.
I mean, you're really hitting a type of low at that point, though.
Toaster oven too. It's got like the door.
if
How
like-
far do you guys stick your face in there?
if you need to, if you know, and it's got to be like a 305 or some shit. It's nothing good. I mean, I'm not a fan of cigarettes anyways, but
Right.
there's definitely tiers, you know, like Aunt Mika and her Virginia Slims, you know.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
definitely a little more proper of a cigarette.
It's longer, easier to light with the toaster
Yeah,
oven.
it probably would have
too.
worked out well,
Oh, yeah, it probably would.
you know, but 305s?
You ever tried to light anything off a stove or an oven or anything?
Can't say that I have. No,
Maybe not
never
even-
happened.
Not even a cigar and a gas grill.
I got the stove that's it's like
Oh, the radiant thing.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
magnets or something.
Oh, magnets.
Yeah, it's called something.
Oh, you
It's
fancy.
bougie.
We got gas, so I mean, I could light it off.
Gas
with
would be nice, yeah.
I could do that.
I like gas stoves,
Yeah, I do too. I like the heat. It
but
seems
the
more
electric
even
one
or something.
heats up very fast.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh.
with the magnets. What's it called? Home improvement, man.
Phil,
Al.
what's a magnet oven stove called?
A microwave?
No, something.
I don't know.
I was hoping you were going to say like Megatron or.
Okay, well, I'm sure
Magnetron or something.
my text messages and my Facebook
Oh,
posts will be
it-
filled with the answer.
Yes,
But yeah,
probably filled with.
with the magnets.
At the magnets. All right, that wraps up episode. I'm spinning all over the place. Episode 244.
Yes.
Cigar Hustler podcast post Weaselfest.
Weaselfest edition.
Do you want to say anything else, Phil?
Induction range.
Yeah. It's
induction
induction.
range.
He Googled it.
He Googled it.
An induction stove.
With the iPad that runs the cameras.
Yeah, the cameras aren't working anymore.
Right, now the cameras are on.
But we know what it is. So.
Right, it's induction.
All right.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Hit the bell.
The Cigar Hustlers podcast, its owners, and its sponsors take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guests. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of Mike and Mike Productions or the podcast providers, and opinions between talk show hosts may differ. It is not our intention to libel, incite, or hurt anyone's feelings. We invite you to write the show's host, Mike Stepankevich, with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.